know what that was.
So testing, 1, 2, 3. Oh, it was on YouTube. Oh, there's the channel at least. That is. It was on YouTube. Okay, there we go. Welcome, one and all, to Nadia and David Ruin Video Games. For this week, we are looking at the newly released Cruis'n Blast for the Nintendo Switch. That's right, we're not doing Xbox this week, because this one is a Nintendo Switch exclusive.
Yes, and don't mind me, I'm just turning down the speakers here. There we go. Alright, there we are.
Okay, so are we ready to get Cruis'n?
I suppose we are.
I should turn that down too, probably. I
Yes,
think it
you
turned
should.
off.
I probably did it.
Okay. So yeah, this series, the latest in the Cruis'n series, goes back to Cruis'n USA for the Nintendo Ultra 64, with at least the arcade version. The home version just became the Nintendo 64 as we know it today. It was originally released in a collaboration between Nintendo and Midway. Midway's no longer with us, sadly, but Eugene Jarvis, who created a lot of games for them, went on to found Raw Thrills, and apparently he still gets to make the Cruis'n games, and I guess Nintendo still has some stake in it, even though they're not publishing it, so I don't know the whole deal. You can see the trademark copyright in the top corner. It's Nintendo, all rights reserved, so whatever they got going, we're benefiting from it, so at least there's that.
How did the reviews do on this? I don't remember.
I haven't looked at scores or anything, but I've just seen positive reception in general.
That's good. You can turn off the fan, though, if it's too much for you. It's blowing on me, too.
Okay, well, it was a little hot over here before, but I guess we're okay for now.
Yeah.
Extras. Does that include settings? Options? Oh, yes, but, well, I'll show you later, but Eggman has a thing to say about that on Sonic Colors Ultimate.
What, about Cruis'n?
No, about, the settings thing. Easy. I'm trying to figure out, I guess it's just it's not a settings thing.
Cruis'n!
Let's see. Okay, I guess I can't use the trigger button for acceleration like most games, and it doesn't let me change it.
Well, that sucks ass.
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, don't most racing games let you use the trigger buttons?
Usually.
Even Mario Kart, I think, is a trigger button.
I think it might have taken them long enough, but I think they might. Let's see. So X is tunes, B is break, Y is view, Toothless is running amok after some... Oh, it's after a little ball there.
Oh.
Let's
Hi,
see.
Mags.
Steer.
We're driving a fucking car.
Blast and drift. I have no idea what those do. I don't think those were in the original.
What the... Were those... Was that like a Wii wheel? Was this
I think they've got a version for the. How do I go back there? No.
Never mind.
Hold R while turning to drift. Double press A to do a wheel. But yeah, I think they've got a equivalent to the Wii wheel for the Joy-Cons.
Huh. Didn't know that. Yeah, those cars are fucking... I'm sorry, I just stopped. This is a PG-rated channel, I guess. I don't know, I just saw that.
That train left the station long ago, dude.
They were making a baby car. That's where cars come from.
Yes,
okay,
yes,
yeah. Wild.
Credits. Yeah, okay, nothing fun to play within the settings there, so we're going single player. Let's see.
Gonna lay some car eggs, Meg says. Yeah, like Pokemon. Mammals all lay eggs.
I'm trying to single race. Do we want to do a single race? Do we want to do classic arcade? Do we want to do Cruis'n Tour?
I'm gonna Cruis'n Tour, I guess.
Yeah, I think Cruis'n Tour sounds kind of fun. Let's see.
Just do normal.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think I'm gonna do normal. Ooh, night tour. I like the sound of that.
So go for it.
I am going for it. Let's see. Can I adjust like my like the colors on this? Because I mean that one's got my color. But... Yeah, like I would use this, but I would want a different color.
Can you change your color?
I don't know.
Paint.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's pretty good. Shiny.
They're all shiny. Wow, that's really shiny.
Yeah, there's shiny and then there's like shiny. Let's see.
Who cares? Just pick an orange.
Okay, dear. Okay. So the sound's coming in funny because we do have like things on here on the TV, but like just let us know.
Yeah. So? Wow, just a little extra, isn't it?
Oh dear, this game is a lot extra.
I just remember cruising on the, like, the arcade was fine. The old theater in Yorkdale Mall used to have one, a Cruis'n the USA machine. Then it came to the N64 and it was so fucking terrible. By then, I don't think anyone was like really.
Yeah, I'm surprised the series lasted after that N64 port.
I don't think anyone had any delusions about about N64 games being arcade perfect by that point, though. It was pretty late in the system's life.
Yeah. The I know that some of the arcade successors were pretty good. There was Cruis'n Exotica, and of course this. There was like some other stuff. They made a. I think they reskinned one. Let's see. Either they reskinned one into a Fast and Furious game, or they reskinned a Fast and Furious game into one of these. I forget exactly how it worked, but effectively there is a Cruis'n Fast and Furious game.
It's all about family. I think that meme died very quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember like back in the day being the diehard. Oh yeah, I think I heard something about there being like burnout type takedowns in this, so this already raises it a bit in my book.
Oh, they're setting off fireworks for you, like, fucking up everything. The god of destruction is here.
But yeah, the diehard Nintendo fanboy I used to be. It's like everybody be like gathered around Daytona USA, and I played a little bit of that, but
Just turn down
a little more,
just a bit, yeah.
But like I'd be playing Cruis'n USA and like, oh man, this is so great.
Cruis'n USA in the arcade was not that great.
Yeah,
One thing I never understood is, like, do you remember the flag woman? Like, she was a separate pixel. I don't know what she was, but she was on a separate layer, and they just.
Yeah, she was like a sprite or something. And
they didn't even try to kind of implement her. It was just, let's slide her in and slide her out. Mags asks, why do these cars have rocket thrusters? I think the real question is, why don't cars in the real world have rocket thrusters?
Yeah, why wouldn't they have rocket thrusters?
I think we all need rocket thrusters on our cars. 2022. Let's get rocket thrusters going here. Because I don't think it's going to be much better than 2021 or 2020. So let's just fuck up our cars. There's a philosophy for you. After this, I gotta record Blood God. I'm gonna be so tired of talking by the end of today. Holy shit, it's a dragon. I'm just gonna keep on racing. We're not gonna say anything about dragons existing. Alright.
It's a dragon race.
It's pretty cool. Dragons are always cool. I think someone just died.
See you in hell. Thank you. See you in hell.
We used to have
I probably shouldn't use that Apu impression.
We used to have that voice clip on our 486, and it was really muffled. Because it was a 486 with no sound card. I also had Kefka's laugh, and it sounded even worse. And my brother got mad at me for putting voice clips on his computer. because he only had so much hard drive space, and back then, MP3, not even MP3, a WAV file would take up like half the hard drive. Mags mentions that, like, yeah, rocket thrusters on cars would be great, but there's a lot of power for a lot of people who can't handle responsibility. Well, I guess it would be a good way to die. At least it'd be spectacular.
I was gonna say, I think it would probably work well as a means of thinning the herd, so to speak.
There's actually a novel slash movie called On the Beach, which is about nuclear war engulfs the world and only Australia survives, but it's going to die because the nuclear fallout is kind of creeping closer. So one of the characters, just to kill himself, he gets into his car and he races it around the tracks faster and faster and faster, and then just throws it into a wall and explodes. It's a really grim movie, and not much of a better book.
Really? But you make it sound so cheerful and lively.
I mean, radiation doesn't really work that way, but still, yeah.
I just noticed it had like rumble enabled and like some other stuff going on there. I should check that at the end of the next race.
Hold R while turning to drift.
That's what I've been doing. I need to. I forget what the L's supposed to do. I should try that.
It blows things up. When they say tunes, can you put your own tunes on this game? No.
Probably not.
That would be a nightmare for streaming anyway.
Yeah.
God forbid we use clips of music.
Oh, that's what the L button is.
Nitro, I guess?
Yeah, I think it's called a blast.
I like how it rears up like a horse. Oh, it's an interesting looking city.
Not that bad.
The one that you trashed.
No, the tractor, the one that just kind of bobbed on the side there.
Yeah. Fuck it, we're driving on glass now.
Oh, so that was one place to. Second, that's not bad.
I've just been
be
racing
better.
chocobos over and over again, so looking at this, it's like, wow, racing cars, what a concept.
I'm just feeling like this is a warm up for Forza Horizon 5. I can't wait till that comes out and we stream it.
When does that come out?
November.
That was a while.
A little bit, yeah. We're gonna be doing Castlevania in the meantime. Not what I said it was gonna be because like stuff happening, but so yeah, that it will probably be like starting. Ooh, Hummer. Or is that what I'm using?
You're using a Hummer.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Tilt controls disabled. Auto accelerate disabled. Rumble enabled. Yeah, that all sounds pretty good. But yeah, October 1st, I think, is when we're starting the Castlevania marathon. Right?
Yeah. Ooh, dinosaurs.
Ooh, hovercraft.
Hovercraft dinosaurs. And giraffes. And elephants. The elephant and the giraffe are yelling at each other over the aisle. You parked in my
There's a
spot,
way to
fuck
do a
you.
horn.
No, fuck you. There is a horn, isn't there? I saw a button for one, but I can't remember what the button was. Oh, good. We're having an extinction level event here. It's cool.
Now, let's face it, the last year or two's been an extinction level event.
It's been something. I mean, we're still here. But it's just kind of like...
A flare on an airplane is an extinction level event.
True. Oh, here's... I was like, where's the animals? Here's the animals. We got the giraffes. I like giraffes. I like elephants too. They're actually sentient.
I wonder how many times I can do that last thing.
I don't know, but I like the lion chasing after the zebra. I happen to look up, okay, why do we have horses, but we can't really tame zebras? Why is that?
Zebras are too bad badass.
No, like I said, I looked it up, and it turns out since the zebras don't have a harem structure the way that horses do, we can't really, you know, become a top horse or the head horse and order the others around. It's just zebras stay in herds, but they don't really have any sort of hierarchy. So we can't really invade that hierarchy and say, hey, fuck you, I'm in charge now. In other words, yes, zebras are badass.
So yeah, I need to drift more in this game. Except I don't feel like I have to as much as I do so many other games. So many others just make it feel required.
Yeah.
Or else, just it's less racing and more drifting. Or go to hell, I guess. It took me forever to figure out drifting in some of these games. Night tour complete.
That was a fast tour.
Oh, I'm a fast driver.
Ah, my eyes. Carnival Joyride.
Well, at least I got first in one of them.
Yeah.
Night silver cup.
Oh, you got Mac tonight.
Woo! That's the greatest reward of all. I'll check out that police car.
It's gonna smash right into the
That's like
school
the kind
bus.
you see in Transformers, where it's you got this sports car, police car thing going.
Cop smashing into the bus full of kids.
Let's see. Where's the? Oh.
I'm disappointed that's not called the Rolling Donut.
You wanna go?
Yeah, sure. What am I doing? This, I guess, escape tour?
Yep. So, yeah, I don't know if we can unlock anything yet.
Doesn't look like it. Well, we have a little bit of money. Oh, that's a cute little car. I'm gonna get it. I don't think I got it.
Did you press the A button?
No, I didn't.
Try pressing the A button.
Pew! Oops.
Were you just going on looks, or?
Yeah, pretty much.
Stats and stuff. Yeah, that's what I did too.
I like that color, so I'm gonna keep it.
Oh, okay. Orange and black for me, red for you.
Yep.
Wrong game.
Red. Bitch, get out of my way, I got a Corvette.
I got to play a little bit of this in the arcade once when
Oh shit, someone's probably dead. Oh, and I fucked up the police.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you just take out a SWAT?
Again.
Wow. How are you better at doing takedowns than I am?
I have a violent mind.
Yeah, I'm the one who played Burnout 3,
Oh, I played a lot of Burnout 3. See you in hell, cops.
What are you doing? Just steering into them?
Kind of like sideswiping them, yeah.
Okay, because I was trying that with some, and it wasn't really quite working out for me before.
Oh, good.
Maybe it's a stat. I didn't really look at what all the stats were.
It looks like I have really good speed, but not a lot else, so I don't know.
Maybe you've just got a really good takedown stat or something.
I might.
Mag says ACAB.
Indeed. I got a thirst. Must be sated. I don't know if that counted. Oh, that did.
Boing, boing, boing. So yeah, Cruis'n, brainchild of Eugene Jarvis of Joust fame.
Oh, yeah.
I think he was the one who came up with Narc, if I remember correctly.
Well, now I'm narking the narcs.
Yeah.
I love how those fucking pillars just fly. Bye.
Fun thing, raw throw.
Okay.
Okay, that was a little weird. I think their main thing here is just to kind of keep the action moving.
Yeah.
No wasting time with,
Physics.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna smash right into that statue.
The, Eugene. Something else Raw Thrills made was this neat Like, you remember the Ninja Turtles arcade games, right?
Yeah.
Well, they made a Ninja Turtles arcade game based on the 2012 Nickelodeon series.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I got to play a little bit of that, but no home port. And considering like some of the stuff that did have home ports.
Oh boy, tornadoes. Woo!
Yeah, art imitates life, I guess. There's mornings for that around here, yeah?
What, tornadoes?
Yeah.
Not this area specifically, but yeah, there have been a lot of tornadoes this year. What's with the fucking cops? What are they going? Like,
Yeah.
arrest the tornado. Well,
They're trying to arrest you.
they can have to try harder.
So let's see. Looks like you have 3 nitro boosts. Oh, that's one way to do a takedown. Wow.
Whoa, bye cop.
I think the series dropping any semblance of realism that they were embracing in the earliest days was for the better. Ooh, got a key. I know what those do.
I don't know. Well, if he was transporting a prisoner, I just committed murder.
I think even if he wasn't transporting a prisoner, you just committed murder.
Oh well, put it on my list of sins. As long as my arm and then some. Oh, I think that train's had it. Ooh, a bridge. Yay! Going on the bridge, kids.
Low bridge. You got 2 keys.
Nice.
Get a 3rd one, and let's find out what they do.
Missed the fat stacks of cash.
Oh no.
We're good, we're flying now. Oh dear. R.I.P. planes. Okay, good, I made it. That did not look like I should have made it. Oh. They were on the way to
Aerial
SWAT
bots are
someone.
taking their shots. Boats blasting combaticons.
I forgot about that commercial. It's so terrible.
I just saw there were like 5 jets like flying past you, and it was like, hey, aerial bots.
Yeah.
If it's 6, I might have had to go with like Seekers. Welcome to the danger zone. Oh wow, you're racing a 1959 Corvette. I missed that part before.
Yeah, you didn't see?
I saw it. I just didn't see what it was, like the name or the.
Oh, apparently we're driving straight from Texas or wherever to Rio. That should be a good, 2 minutes. Maybe 3 with traffic.
I don't think traffic is a concern.
No. Because if there's
Especially
any...
not the way you drive.
I drive like my mother. If you want to die on the road, you would drive with my mother. She picked a fight with everybody. She had the worst road rage.
Wow.
She had a very cute little car, though. Ford Tempo, I think it was? Little red thing.
So if you want to do a wheelie, double tap A, your gas.
An alligator mouth. Whoa. Oh, cool. I drowned that guy, I think.
You know what, those instructions probably said how, do a proper takedown, and I just completely missed that part because, hey, we got a game.
It's not really hard. I mean, I'm just...
I've taken some out, but you just seem to take out a lot more. Wow, you said like 2 or 3 minutes. That was less than 1.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still not doing great. I'm still coming in 10th.
You're going like 100 mph per hour.
I mean, yeah, when you put it that way, I guess, we could get to Rio pretty quickly. No sleep till Rio.
It'd be a short nap anyway. I wonder what leveling up your car does.
Oh, okay, now we're just gonna drive across the ocean. That sounds alright. Unless they're like airlifting our cars to the area. Maybe that's what's going on.
It's a small world.
Chugga, chugga, chugga. You could, like, technically put them on a ship, too. That would take a few months. Maybe not a few months, but a few weeks, probably.
Well, we'll find out. Maybe just drive through underwater. Drive through Atlantis or something.
Did you know that you can actually buy passage on cargo ships? And it's actually not a bad way to travel.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I
not...
thought you were supposed to stow away.
No. I mean, obviously you have to pay for it, but it's... it's not fancy, but it's, pretty good. You kind of have to entertain yourself, though, because obviously the people on the ship are working. But yeah, there's a couple of cabins for passengers. And you can, talk to the captain and stuff during dinners, and... I don't know if I'd do it, but it sounds pretty fun.
Oh, we didn't get that third key before, did we?
No, I got it. Oh, do you have to get 3 keys in one, or in one level?
I think so. I mean, it shows, like, over on the upper right.
Oh,
keys.
that
I
sucks.
just got the second one here.
Oh, well. We are trying to do a helicopter spin.
Huh. Did you catch how to do that?
No.
So it was like saying on the loading screen. Meg says, "This isn't Pismo Beach."
Oh, man. I wish I'd gone to the beach this year.
Took a wrong turn at Albuquerque.
Maybe we're in Los Angeles. What do you know? You're a penguin. Penguins is practically chickens.
Oh no, you missed the key.
I missed the first one, it doesn't matter.
True.
I don't know what penguin tastes like.
How dare you?
I don't know, I'm just curious. I'm not saying I'd eat one. I just...
Probably tastes like chicken. Next subject.
No, it wouldn't. It eats a lot of fish. It'd be a very oily bird.
Okay, then very oily chicken.
Maybe.
Next subject. I like penguins, for anybody who didn't know.
I mean, I like them too, but if you gotta eat, you gotta eat.
Gotta is very subjective, I find.
I don't know, if you're in Antarctic, your choices are limited. You could eat a leopard seal. See, I like leopard seals a lot. But they eat penguins.
Go for the fish.
Oh, you're right, I guess I could. It's like your existence is miserable, you live in the Arctic, I may as well eat you. Although, the Arctic summer is coming up. Yay, I did a thing, and achievement, and car, rotate, camera.
No achievements. This is not Xbox.
Oh, right. Nice try. Yeah,
Wow.
and that's the story of my life right there.
So do we get to do the next part? Probably not. Find the keys in each track to purchase new cars. Oh, okay, so.
What,
Do we have to find all 3 for one car, or is each key a different car? Okay, so. My turn?
yeah, sure. Cruis'n. I sound like a cat.
Let's see. 15 hidden cars, collect keys, and complete tours to unlock them all. I'm guessing you have to get 3 to,
Yeah. Oh, excuse me for 1 second.
What's up?
I just forgot something.
Oh, okay.
I'll be right
Shall I wait for you, or?
back. No, go ahead. I'll be right back.
Let's see. Upgrades. How many, do I not have any, okay, let's buy one, I guess.
What are you upgrading?
Ooh, neon.
Oh, that is disgusting. Oh, alright, fine, it's your car.
I was gonna say, okay, if you really don't want me to, but green's the perfect accent.
I mean, you're gonna like this, but you look like an Xbox.
You are correct. On all
yeah.
counts. One thing that drives me nuts about Mario Kart, and it just reminds me of this, because, like, the gas is on the face, is, if I'm not mistaken, don't they, like, move the gas button around a lot? Like, wasn't it originally on B?
Probably. B
And then
feels
it's
like...
A,
Yeah.
and then they move where A is.
I didn't feel like tightening the bolts on the Ferris wheel.
Oops.
Kid screaming. See, you just kind of bash them into
There
things.
we go.
Yeah. Or land on top of them, that's fine too. Like,
Why pass when you can crash?
why are the cops here? I'm assuming this is an illegal race of sorts.
Aren't they all?
I don't know at this point. I feel like life is illegal. Okay, but it would have been cool if you'd hit that. I hate park benches.
Let's go!
Someone should do something about that Ferris wheel.
You're welcome to try.
I don't know. Let's sue it or something. I wonder what would happen if a Ferris wheel came loose. Like, would it just roll around for a while? I guess it depends on how many people are on it.
I don't know if it's ever happened before.
I don't know. I'll have to look that up. Seems like the kind of disaster that would happen. Because
Booyah!
just because it happens so much in media.
Just a normal legal race on top of trains.
Hell yeah.
Hello, Spinning Mind. Welcome to the race.
Races on top of trains are the most legal races of all. Carnaby. Oh, we're going back to Twister Terror? Didn't we do that already?
Yeah, you did. You came in like sixths.
Oh,
You
right,
took
right.
Everything else.
Oh, so you're just redoing what I did?
Yes.
Okay, I thought, like, you didn't have to redo it.
It said like we need like one more like bronze or something to open the next set.
Okay.
Oh.
The car looks like it's lifting up its
Do
leg to pee.
barrel! Sorry, what?
The car looked like it was lifting up its leg to pee. I think the voice actor who originally said do a barrel roll unfortunately died of COVID, like quite early in the pandemic. That was sad.
Yeah. Get me from around.
I guess the ramp would put
Let me
you.
get in some sick tricks though.
You should drive into the tornado. Bet it'll be great.
Well, let's try it. Oh, just missed it. Close but no donut, cop.
Spinning wheel mentions that basically a Ferris wheel that broke loose probably wouldn't really have enough momentum to keep it going. It would probably just fall over like a bike tire, which would be really horrifying.
I think it would kind of depend on the weight distribution and just, how much that would cause it to, turn.
I wouldn't want to be on one like that came loose. It would be an interesting ride for maybe 5 seconds, and then you'd fall over and probably die. Although it depends if you're on the top or the bottom, I suppose. Maybe not. No, it would. That couch is like, what? Bro, I'm just trying to eat here. Why are there a bunch of planes parked in a desert like that? I don't think... I like the ones graffitied, though. Fuck this plane.
Stupid cops stealing my tricks. Did I do it? Did I do it? Oh!
But you got...
I was robbed.
That's what you need, right?
Oh yeah, that's what I need, but first is better than second.
There's someone there in the top 10 named Luke. Reminds me of there's a Neopet named Luke. It's a wolf. Very creative.
400 takedowns. Probably wasn't that many. Do, 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 do.
I'm tired. I still have to record Axe of the Blood God. Hopefully I have time to just kind of rest in between.
Hopefully. You keep bringing it up.
I know.
People are going to think you don't want to be here.
Oh, sorry. I'm just tired today. I'm good. I'm always good. I get tired when I translate. I think there's like a... Yeah, okay, there's like one of those sky ride things up on this level. Would you go on one? You wouldn't go on one of those.
What's this now?
Like a cable car? Sky ride?
I don't know, maybe?
I always liked them.
It's like one of those things where it's like, I don't know, you don't really quite know until you're there.
Well, I don't know. Do you ever have problems with a ski lift?
What makes you think I've been skiing?
Have you ever been on a ski lift, though? Like, there's lots of times when
They're nuts.
there's lots of times when you might have to go up a hill and they'll send you on a lift.
Yeah, well, no.
No? Never?
Never.
Would you go on a ski lift?
Probably not.
Because I didn't really...
If it's like one of those enclosed things, maybe, but like, if it's one of those things like, where your legs are dangling down and you can just like, see where you'll hit and you go splat.
Oh, yeah.
Probably not.
Oh, that's the best part. See, we used to, when I was a kid, like, we'd go to, like, a mountain sort of ride on Blue Mountain in Ontario where you're on a track and you have a car and it's kind of neat, but you have to take the lift up there. So my brother and I would, like, spit on people, or at least try. You can never really aim properly because wind resistance and all that, but we also once saw a guy just kind of, like, he was on the mountain ride and he just kind of got off and took a piss, got back on. They don't really have that mountain ride anymore, unfortunately. Or they changed it or renovated it or something.
Millions of dollars, millions of dollars.
Oh, that plane's about to crash. R.I.P. plane. Oh, I think it went into the mountain. Oh, that's a shame. Oh,
That's one
there
way
it
to
is.
react to it.
No, it's still hanging in there. Still gliding. Maybe it can save itself. Maybe the passengers will survive.
Wrong place, dude.
Gotta say,
Holy crap, how am I only in 10th?
you can kind of see that they really sacrificed textures to get speed and frame rate.
Yeah, but it's got a kind of nice, almost 90s arcade style, which is a weird thing to say, even though it's probably better looking than most of what we had in the 90s, but...
Yeah. Even Cruis'n USA for arcade was really very dull. Like, didn't really have a lot of color.
Out my way!
Cars just competing for supremacy.
Out of my way!
It's too bad you can't throw cars at other competitors.
Well, at least I made it to 5th. Hopefully that's good enough.
Yeah.
That's tougher than I thought it would be, considering how many, like, nukes I fucking crushed.
I mean, doesn't that slow you down ultimately?
What, crushing guys?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it sped me up.
Huh. I would hope so. There you go. You gained a level. Oh.
Ooh, decals.
Yeah, one of the woman that has big boobies. Perfect. Do you remember in the 80s they had those moony things where like you'd put one on your car window and you'd press a button and it would moon the car next to you.
Oh my god, yes. Now that you mention it. Like, I didn't know what you were talking about until you described it, but yes, I do.
I thought that was the funniest thing I'd ever seen in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well. I was always a fan of the... Oh, hey, I got bronze. I guess that's what I needed. I was always more of a fan of the Garfield... shoot, what are they called? Stick It To You, or...
Yeah, but those just sat there.
Stuck On You. That's what they... Yeah, but it was Garfield and Odie.
Yeah, but a Mooney, you could like it gives you something to do when you're sitting in the back seat. You just press the thing and moon the car next to you.
Well, I was not expecting this.
Hey, Oxford Circuit.
Precisely. Your turn?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, wait, before you... go back to mine for a second. Hit the A button. Go to upgrades. Okay, we can get decals now.
Yeah, but just those. That's
Oh,
lame.
okay, I see. Yeah, it's not so... There's like more choice on those. I wonder if it would be the same one on yours.
Let's see, I guess.
Oh, okay, I guess you have to level up for that.
Oh, yeah. And for the neon. What a shame.
You can buy extra nitro if you want. Or don't.
Nah, I'm good.
Max says, a Garfield plush that moons people would be the best of both worlds.
I agree. I was thinking about that. Like, what would you do? Like, pull down his fur? That would be, like, really obscene.
That's, not unheard of, actually.
Of course it's not unheard of. Nothing involving Garfield is unheard of. Holy shit, it's a phoenix. Why is there a phoenix?
I don't know.
Whoa! There's a
I guess
hand.
they needed something to fight the Yeti.
A phoenix and a yeti. Like, I don't feel like that's a,
They're nice.
Okay, but I've never just really heard of the mythology behind that. I see where you're coming from, but that's still really strange to me.
Okay, so where's the mythology of the dinosaur fighting the giant gorilla come from?
Film?
Well, there you go.
Is there a film where a phoenix fights a yeti? Oh man, look at these two motherfuckers just punching the shit out of each other. Fuck you, Carl. No, fuck you. You didn't invite me to a barbecue.
It's like,
Your
no,
life is
but,
ugly.
it's got to start somewhere. Every legend has a beginning. I love how you always wait till you're, like, facing a wall to hit nitro, and then you just...
Then I just do it.
And then you just, like, pay homage to the great pinball legacy.
Pinball is
Midway
a
and
masterpiece.
Williams. Ballet, and... I don't know if Raw Thrills does pinball or not.
Oh,
Wow, that is,
such a simple rose. How do you think
That is a hardy
he
car to
does
build right
it?
over lava.
I don't know what makes him so good.
Mag says, Garfield is a cat. I refuse to believe he's never shown anybody his butthole.
Yeah, there's got to be a comic where he does that. You'd know better than anyone.
See, that's the kind of thing. I don't know that they would call it out specifically, so, like, when I was a kid, I don't know if I would recognize it as such. So, that would kind of,
Typhoon Alley. It's like Tornado Alley, but it's a typhoon.
One thing I do remember, alongside, like, maybe inspired by, to some degree, the Stuck on You Garfields, there was this other comic, not Heathcliff, but he was, like, from, was it Doonesbury or something?
Oh, yeah.
And, like, this cat character that almost looked like a mangled Garfield. And it's like, I think you'd, like...
No, I think that was the one with the penguin.
Yeah.
Can't remember his name off the top of my head.
Okay.
Something with an O.
Opus?
Opus, that's it, yeah.
I thought they were part of Doonesbury. Anyway, I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't read them either way. But yeah, I think they had a thing where, like, you kind of stick him in, like, the trunk of the car, so, like, his, like, bottom end would be sticking out.
I think I remember that.
And that always just kind of, let's just say I found it distasteful.
I mean, he is kind of a mangled cat anyway.
Yeah. I'm thinking, I think somebody did, like, Was it Mad Magazine? Did like this parody of Garfield, like where they actually like John and Odie got like tired of Garfield's antics, and so they like basically like throw him out into oncoming traffic, and the result looks like the Opus thing. And he's like, yeah, now nobody will like you now, which I guess might have been a commentary on the comic. I don't know. It's been a while. I
Oh
would have to
man,
look
he's
that up.
just brilliant. Oh man. Oh shit. Oh
I wasn't
great.
so appreciative at the time.
Now I'm high. Ooh, there's like water. I wonder if you see a whale. If you see a whale, yell.
So if you can do a wheelie before you hit a ramp, it's supposed to give you a boost.
Oh really? Okay. Try that.
I think doing a wheelie before you like hit a car also is like
You chomp on the car, of course. You get his powers.
now I've got your powers.
Okay, so it came in sixth. Could be worse. When I was a kid and I was on vacation once, someone, how you always when you're on vacation, you always run into that like stoner who's like 3 times your age and you think he's so cool and he hangs around you because he has no real friends. Yeah. So I met one of those and like he had he had a shirt where it had like see dick drink, see dick drive, see dick dive, don't be a dick, and he was like, I got suspended for wearing this shirt. He was really proud of it. But yeah, you remember the don't be a dick thing, right?
A bit, yeah.
Yeah, it was very 80s.
I love all the neon and stuff they got going in this game.
Yeah, it's not bad. Oh,
And, like just this stage looks really nice.
where am I? Like, I guess somewhere in Tokyo. Whoop.
You know what? I missed where it was.
Yeah.
You hit pause or something.
No, it's Tokyo. I mean, there's Japanese everywhere.
Understand.
Or maybe it's Chinese, I can't tell. Going by too fast. I do remember going through a tunnel like this in Japan when I was there. Like, it was a long ride through a tunnel. Oh, shit. I guess it goes under the sea, under the water, because of course Japan has a lot of water everywhere. But God, I never knew you could be in a tunnel for like 20 minutes.
Neon Tsunami. Aptly named.
Quite. I do my own stunts.
You can be neon too.
Pass. Okay, I was in China, I think. Which you would think tsunami doesn't really... Well, I guess China uses the term tsunami too. Maybe they do, I don't know actually.
I didn't realize it was an exclusive term.
Tsunami, I think, is a Japanese word, so I'm not sure if every culture has its own world. But of course, like, we say tsunami. Although I don't remember people saying it much when I was a kid. People tended to say tidal wave instead, but tsunami is just a much better word. Gets to the point. Here comes a wave of water. Fuck you. That's what it means.
Cruis'n. Cruis'n USA. Whatnot.
Oh, I was, like, driving on my front there for a minute.
Sure were.
At the Tower of London.
Blimey.
The Tower of London was apparently a really terrible place to be kept, because if you were kept in the basement, it would flood, or the tide would come in, rather, because the tide comes in with the Thames. So you have to just kind of try to find a dry place and not drown. I'd like to visit London someday.
Yeah, just keep away from the bridge. Here it's falling down and they've been doing nothing about it.
Sure. Oh, I just, like, jumped off some motherfucker's car. I like all these payphones. Fuck you, payphones. Hey, that reminds me, remember the payphone at, by Shepherd Plaza? Like, by the bus stop? Like, it'd been there forever? It's gone now.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I used to, like, sit on the, piece of wood there and wait for the bus, like, when I worked at, grooming. Now now it's not there.
Just taking everything away from us.
And it was actually like a really nice place to hide when it was like you're waiting for the bus in the winter and it was really cold. It's like a little booth, a little private booth, just kind of keep out of the wind.
Yeah. Dang, I was really hoping you'd hit one of those blue police boxes so I could say like you killed Doctor Who.
Doctor Who can't die.
Mm.
I think. I don't know. I'm just making shit
Like,
up.
regenerates. I don't know a lot of Who lore, but I know that much at least. He was like supposed to have like I think 12 regenerations, and then he got more somehow, and now he's she. Or...
Doctor Who died, but then he got better.
Like you do.
Hey, Oxford Circuit came in third. That's apropos. Not first, but still my best. Nice try, loser. Here's your participation trophy.
Oh, you can ride an ATV.
Neat.
Drift over a jump to do a helicopter.
We're gonna give you a participation trophy and then bitch about how you got one.
2 more silver medals to unlock. So,
You get the next one?
Well, I think I have to do this one now.
Doctor Who was a horse for 5 minutes, says Mags. I'd like to try being a horse for 5 minutes, at least. Doctor Who.
Let's see. Level 4, level 5.
Oh, goodness gracious
No
me.
choices on that stuff. So be it.
Meow.
Can you drive a UFO?
Sure, looking that way.
Sweet.
You abduct cows along the way.
Summers are rocking.
Did you ever know anyone that actually had like one of those sex vans, like, you know, with the fantasy paintings on the side and all that dumb shit?
You know, it's the weirdest thing. I feel like I did, but I couldn't remember who or when for the life of me.
I don't think I've ever seen one. Maybe I passed one on the highway years ago, but I just never really saw one up close and personal.
Left all these pots out in the road.
Maybe it's just two 70s. Why is there a whole lost world underneath an ice sheet? Like, I don't understand this level. It's like a choose your own adventure book.
I mean, where would you keep it?
Not under the ice, probably. But then, like, okay, you're out again, and it's raining meteors, and... I don't understand. Dr. Who sounds like an amazing show, says Mags. It absolutely does. Okay, I've got a new porn series in the works. Doctor Who.
It sounds like something you'd see on, like, Saturday Night Live or something.
No, that's the kind of thing...
No. Shoot, I didn't hit the thing in time.
You'd be flipping through the channels in a hotel, and, like, of course they have the, like, you know, My Little Panties and all that stuff, like, if you want to watch, and it's like, oh, Doctor Who. I don't know, Doctor Who sounds a little too on the nose for a hotel selection, which tends to be a little more discreet.
Wait, how many selections have you looked at in a hotel?
Didn't I tell you about the time I accidentally bought a porn and, like, on Zaf's credit card? It was hilarious.
I don't think you have.
Yeah, they were out buying Korean food that ultimately tasted like nothing, they said, and I just was flipping through channels and I saw a porn called My Little Panties, and I said, okay, that's got to be like a ponies parody. So I clicked on it to kind of get more information, and I ordered it by accident. So I was just like...
I bet that was a fun trip to the front desk.
No, I just gave $15 to Zaf. I didn't even watch the porn. I should have watched the porn. I was too embarrassed.
Pay for it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to spend money on porn. It's not going to be something called My Little Panties. I'm not going to spend that.
And yet, that's precisely what you did without any of the benefits of actually doing so.
It was an accident, though, and it's just like, it sounds so... I don't know. So route, I suppose.
So what?
Route, you
That
know.
was road.
Route, whatever. Probably. Dr. Horror, okay, but Dr. Horror would fuck the phone booth. See, if you're not doing like a hotel grade porn, you may as well go completely out of your mind. So she would fuck the phone booth, and then whatever alien she came across, and there's like an endless parade here.
Welcome to our PG stream, ladies and gentlemen.
And then there's that horse that Mags mentioned. That's probably going too far, though. You can fuck aliens, but not horses. Not legally, anyway. I should really watch that documentary about Mr. Hands. It seems fascinating.
Documentary about what now?
Oh, the guy named Mr. Hands, who was fucked to death by a horse. And it was a whole, like, kink thing, ring or whatever, and the people who were all involved just kind of dumped him in a car and dumped him in the emergency department and took off. But he bled to death. Because, I mean, you shouldn't let a horse fuck you, it's just not a good idea.
According to who?
According to the giant dicks they get, I mean, like, come on, you're gonna take a risk? I don't know. I mean, I believe people are you know, allowed to do what they want, although not with animals, because animals can't consent, and either way, like, you're just setting yourself up for a lot of trouble. How do you even...
I have questions, but I don't want to ask them because I'm worried it'll put me on some sort of list.
I mean, fuck to death by a horse. Talk about a way to go. You make your mark. But yeah, there's a Pokemon that has giant hands. I can't remember its name. It evolves from... Shit, who does it evolve from? I can't remember, but either way, it has huge hands, and I named mine Mr. Hands. It's a fighting type,
Get these hands.
basically.
Okay, I think drifting into like another car helps
Helps boost your speed, or...
wreck them.
Ah, yeah, I think that's what I've been doing. Kill people to increase your speed. No, that's a gameplay mechanic.
I am not like seeing these like finish lines come soon enough.
Yeah, that's who it is, Mags. Hariyama. Really good against, it's a fighting type, so it's really good against normal. It's basically my Snorlax killer in Pokemon Go.
Cruis'n gameplay and good horse advice.
What more do you want from life?
That is how we ruin gaming, I guess.
Oh, I'm always here to ruin gaming. If games are ruined, oh well. You had a good run, games. I mean, sort of. Sometimes you did really badly, but most of the time you're okay.
Here's the secret. Video games are ruined before we ever got here.
If you're gonna bang an animal, I feel like the horse is the worst choice. They're like complete bastards, or they're too big to understand how easily they can kill you. Yeah, it's just... not good advice. Not good. Don't do it. Don't fuck horses, people. Don't fuck any sort of animal. It's just not right. I'm not here to kink shame, but you have better choices out there. It's also a really, really bad way to get viruses that, you know, mutate and cause problems. Not that we know anything about that. I'm not saying COVID came because someone fucked something. I'm just saying that it's a good way to get that to happen. There, you found your horn. Horses are also... I don't know, I like horses, but I didn't spend
But
enough...
you don't like horses?
Oh, fuck no, I mean, come on. But I do like horses, I like riding them, like in normal ways, not like perverted ways. But I haven't been able to spend a lot of time around them because obviously I'm a city person, and I've only been on like a few occasions where I got to be with a horse, and I just don't understand them yet, you know what I mean? Like, they are, as Meg said, very big and capable of killing you. I know some can be as sweet as puppies, I know it's very possible, but I just haven't really met that horse yet. Still like to go riding again sometimes, it's been many, many, many years. I'm jealous of people who just, like, have a horse and they ride it all the time, and they have a horse, that's a friend.
My horse is amazing.
If you have a horse in the city, you're rich as hell, that's all there is to it. So I didn't really grow up with horse girls or anything.
Man.
Mags asks, isn't that where syphilis came from? That's a very good question. The answer is probably yes. Just even
The guy
being...
with the boulder?
That's Sisyphus. That's close but no cigar.
Oh, now we're getting cigars involved.
Oh dear. Now we're really back in the 90s.
Yeah, I heard like there's like something like Monica Lewinsky said like Honey threw her under the bus or something.
Probably. Man, what
on Twitter earlier.
What days those were? Oh no, the president got a blowjob. let's turn the country upside down. Oh, if only they knew what was coming, so to speak.
Okay, I do not think I got the job done. This game gets pretty tough pretty quickly.
So what does it want?
I think it wants better than that. Like I said, we need another silver medal.
So I guess fourth is no silver medal.
I bet we go to easy and it's like we'd have to do everything all over again.
Probably. So we can advance to the next level, is what you're saying.
Not this way. Yeah, two more silver medals, so yeah, we'd have to do better on escape and stuff. Let's see. So if we went easy, oh no, we can do the thing.
Oh, good. Well, let me try.
Okay. Well, it opens the cups, but we've got like no medals here, so I think we'd be as good as starting over again. Do you want to go ahead do this, or?
Yeah, sure.
Well, before we settle on that, let's see. Race the arcade tracks. Let's see what that entails. Okay, I guess these are just like 5 that are in the arcade. I guess these are different from what we've got there. And then there was single race. Let's say easy for now. Okay, we still gotta unlock them on the other thing, but... Alright, so, did you want to try some of the arcade tracks?
Yeah, sure.
Let's see. Do we choose easy, or...?
Yeah, just leave it. Do,
Maybe it's...
Do Madagascar. Madagascar.
You.
Madagascar! Oh, that neon's not bad.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Not obnoxiously green.
Excuse you.
I'm just saying.
You are not. Not even close to being like Goku or Vegeta.
Give me time.
Welcome to Madagascar.
Shut down everything.
So this is neat. I guess they took like the arcade levels, brought them home, and they like made more game around it.
Guessing so.
I'm down with that. 'Cause yeah, just like the arcade game at home probably would be probably wouldn't be like a full retail sale kind of thing.
Excuse you. Yeah, I guess not, but I never... When's the last time anyone's been to an arcade?
They're more like the Dave and Buster's type things, or like the Rec Room, which is where I played this.
I wonder if the rec room will be open after all this. I wonder if it's still open now.
Look up, I guess. That was also where I got to play the Turtles one. Also, like the new generation light gun games, which I am not a huge fan of. Because it's not like light guns as we know them. It's more like, you know, the Move and Wii Remote style where you're moving
really?
a cursor. Yeah.
Oh, that sucks ass. I know that. Ching.
This isn't that same level you went through before, is it?
I think it might be one of them. I didn't know. Wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I think the names might be a little different here or something.
This just said Madagascar, and I thought I'd see animals, so that's why I was here.
Yeah, it's like I saw the plane and I'm like, wait, is this the? I don't know.
It occurs to me you just kind of watch a lot of people die while you're just minding your own business racing here.
They knew what they signed up for. Maybe they didn't. Oh, you missed the key.
I missed the second one anyway. There, I killed Knight Rider.
I love the sound of the cars just blowing up.
Yeah.
There's something real satisfying about it.
Out of my way, bitch.
We still gotta figure out what we're gonna play next week.
You got time.
Is there any interest in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot?
Not really.
I hear that's coming out on Switch. Okay, I was asking more of the chat, but... Oh, I guess we can maybe do that Puzzle Night thing finally. Tetris Effect and Luminae's... was it Luminae's Remastered? It was Luminae's something, the HD one.
When you said Puzzle Night, I thought you meant like there's a Shovel Night with puzzles.
No. That'd be neat, though. I thought they were doing a game like that,
I
actually.
thought so. That's why I mentioned it.
Yeah. No,
I'm wondering.
No K and Night. Can I play?
Oh, right. I'm wondering what happened to shit. I forget what it's called, but there was like a puzzle. A Shovel Knight that was like in the style of Downwell, which is a great game.
Is that a puzzle game?
No, it's not a puzzle game.
Oh, okay.
It's just like a version of. It's by Nitrom still. Like both the puzzle game and the other game are by Nitrom, who have a very distinct pixel style.
Might be what I was thinking of. Then. This sort of looks like that other. I don't know. Maybe they remixed assets or expanded it. I don't know.
But I
I'll have to
actually
research it more.
previewed the game at probably the last PAX I went to before the plague hit, and yeah, I called it Shovel Knight meets Downwell, and that like story got a lot of traction. And the game looked good. It looked like it was fun, but I haven't heard anything about it since. So it's a shame. Nitro used to make a lot of mobile games they reviewed back in the day. They do have a very distinct style. Which level is this?
Singapore. But yeah, it seems a lot like one of the ones that I did before.
Yeah, I think they're just making all the Asian cities one thing. Like, there's neon lights, it's Asian. I'll have to see on the map for sure, though. Distinct. I'm surprised that Singapore lets people drive like this. And again, nobody said it was legal, so.
As long as nobody says it's illegal, it's A-okay.
Mag says Asians love neon. So do I. Sometimes.
Same here.
Depends on the context. I feel like, I don't know, this aesthetic tends to come from like, I don't know, Akira and stuff like that. Particularly the, kind of famous motorcycle chase scene. Fourth place.
I'm sure I killed more people than that.
You didn't kill enough people, though.
You never do. I mean, at least by racing, you get to level up and you're earning stuff, and hopefully that might make it a little easier when you get stuff. I mean, granted, the neon lights, probably aren't going to help me win any races, but at least they're fun.
True. Raw Thrills.
Yes, the company that made this. They've been over this.
Oh, just thought that was promising Raw Thrills. Chills and thrills and spills. Can I try?
Sure.
I'll do Death Valley.
I hear SmackDown thrills are a little better lately.
Oh?
A little.
I don't know if I believe it.
So, getting a little air over here. Let me know if that's interfering on the mic, and I'll shut it off. But which place? Oh, Death Valley. Nice. How apropos.
Yeah, I'm gonna die here. And
We're all gonna die.
and take some fuckers with me. Do you know there's a train in the Sahara that crosses the Sahara, and you can hitch a ride on it, but you kind of have to ride on the top. And as you can imagine, it gets really hot, it gets really cold, and you're responsible for your own, like, you know, food and water, and I don't know what you do with the bathroom. That's your business, I guess. But it's a mile-long train that's like it transports iron or something like that. So imagine like just kind of riding on top of a car of iron with the sun beating down on you across the Sahara.
Wow. Sounds like a hot time.
Ha 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 ha.
So we got Franchise Festival Chris saying, eager to see this game, longtime Cruis'n fan from, quote, the old days, unquote.
Yeah, we were talking a bit about the old days. I was not a Cruis'n fan, but David was.
Yeah, it was kind of a... I almost felt obligated to be.
Oh, by the time, like I was saying, by the time Cruis'n came out on the N64, I'd kind of given up on the system, except for Zelda.
I don't know. I liked it. I did like it in the arcade. I never got to play the Nintendo 64 one because I heard like it ran like rubbish.
Yeah, it was complete shit.
But like the arcade ones that followed seemed pretty good. It's like they divorced themselves of trying to,
Oh.
like I guess play
Oh
the
dear.
market as much.
Oh wow, that shouldn't have worked, but it did. Ah, shit, I missed the key.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think they released one called just Cruis'n for the Wii. That was, I think that was the one that was the Fast and the Furious, wow, game in the arcade. And like when they brought it home, I guess they just didn't want to spring for the license. So, Cruis'n for Wii.
Cruis'n for Wii. Did you play that? I didn't play that.
I never got to. I don't think I even knew about it until like sometime later. So it's been on one of those like, oh yeah, if I see it, like I'll pick it up kind of things, but posthumously.
I don't know. It's like I've always just kind of thought of Cruis'n as like a discount Daytona or Forza. Not really Forza because Forza's more of a open world driving game.
Let's see. So, which of the classic arcade ones have we not done? You did Madagascar, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the key there. Okay, so it's these two. Which one do you want?
I guess London.
Okay.
Although I think London's just the level with the steering wheel that like, not steering wheel, the Ferris wheel that kills people. Oh, I like that.
Ooh, nice. Did you get all 3 keys or something?
Maybe? I wasn't paying attention. Ridge
Oh,
Racer.
you
No.
guys spend 10 keys to unlock it. We'll hold off on that for now.
Franchise
I only have
Festival
2.
Chris says it's Ridge Racer's non-union Mexican equivalent, basically.
I've always wanted to play Ridge Racer for a long time, at least once I found out it wasn't like Gran Turismo or anything. But I've never really gotten to that I can recall.
He'll never live down that Ridge Racer.
Nope.
Oh man,
That whole press conference is something I don't know if Sony will ever live down.
YTMND was, they were on that in 2 seconds.
Attack the weak spot for massive damage.
That too.
$599 US.
And that was the one with the Wii where it really broke out. That was my first E3. That was exciting.
Oh, aren't you the guy I just killed? Oh, I just killed you again. That explains why the ranking thing wasn't working in my favor.
I was just thinking how back in that particular press conference, like, even laptops were not that extremely common. And, oh, can you, like, hit Christ? No, I guess not. Look, Christ, I'm somersaulting for you. Woo! Somersaulting for Christ's love. But yeah, to work, we'd have to retreat back to the offices that, like, were set up by each company, and it was a real pain in the ass. I had to write down notes in a notebook like a savage. At least it saves which keys you got.
Oh, that's good.
So if you try again,
I was just wondering about that. Whoa!
what the fuck was that?
I missed a key, but I think it was worth it.
I'm noticing we have it on, okay, we have it on easy, but it's still pretty difficult. I'm guessing that maybe
I'm not sure if this one has
Yeah.
easy or not.
it doesn't really apply to the arcade. I would see why. Like, this is
Yeah.
it would be harder because arcade. You could just. The people can you imagine like being in the crowd and you're like one of those like elephants are in front of you and you can't see.
How am I only in sixth? I mean, I guess I'm putting too much emphasis on taking people out, but I feel like that should just put me further ahead. Wow, 1,000 in takedowns.
Nice.
There you go.
Right. I'm not sure what other arcade levels are. I think we've done them all.
No, there was one. There's London left.
Oh, okay. London calling to the faraway towns. The war's declared. A battle come down.
That's the only one we don't have any keys for, at least.
London calling to the underworld. Come out of the house.
Let's exhale, blast. I didn't catch all the stats there. I have to look.
Eh. Doesn't matter.
Side wheelie over a jump for a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll.
Welcome to London.
London, Ontario. Ah, shit. We can
Oh no, wrong turn.
race down to the corner store.
Mounties will have our ass for sure.
There was an episode of James Bond Jr. where they went to quote-unquote Toronto, and like the first thing they're met by is immediately a fucking Mountie gets out of a car dressed in ceremonial uniform for some traffic violation. It was so stupid. It's like, I don't think the Mounties handle traffic violations in a city. I
I
think
mean, maybe they can if they want to.
it's really not their jurisdiction. I actually don't think they could.
I mean, they're more like an equivalent of like the FBI, aren't they?
Basically, they're the federal police. So, I don't know. And even if it was a RCMP, they're not going to wear their ceremonial uniform. If they wear that, they're on a horse usually.
Oh, the Mountie wore his, like, every time he wrestled.
Well, of course he did.
He tried to do a takedown, like, on one of those double-decker buses.
Too late.
So,
I mean, did a Canadian play the Mountie?
I believe so.
Poor guy. I don't think I've ever seen a Mountie in my life, except like once I saw one recruiting for the army or something, or for the RCMP. That makes more sense.
Yeah, that would make much more sense.
That was in the federal building down at Yonge and Shepherd.
Nitro! Nitro! Blast! Blast! Blast!
I forgot about that. Whoa!
Oh, well. Okay, it's not the perfect picture, but at least it's better than what we had.
Mags, yes, the Mounties are the federal police for Toronto, for Canada. So they're in the wilderness a lot because a lot of Canada is still wilderness.
Yeah, it's just like, a odds kind of thing. Let's see, how's the feel on this? Does the frame rate feel pretty smooth while playing? Does Eek. I mean, I don't know if it's coming any different on the stream than seeing it here. I don't know. I'm not very frame rate sensitive unless it's like really bad, but I mean things seem pretty smooth here to me.
It's a pretty smooth 60 frames per second. I have not seen anything in the way of dropping or slow down. The exchange though, if you look at textures and stuff, are not exactly exciting, but
Yeah.
the action is there. So with the Switch, you take what you can get.
I think there's like a little slowdown, but it's like more like kind of dramatic, like takedown kind of
Yeah, but that's on purpose.
thing. Yeah, exactly. The thrills are raw, says Matt B1, and Mag says that's amazing. So let's see what else we got on here. Time trials, single race.
Yeah, we're running out of time here. I gotta get ready for recording.
Yeah. So should I go and try Storm Tour right quick?
Sure, why not?
Give it a shot on easy and see if that helps
Yeah.
improve our odds. Okay. Nice. Looks good. You just never know to watch, necessarily. Indeed.
Yeah. I'm not sure if the feed's in 60 frames per second or 30, but yeah. We don't exactly have a high-tech setup going.
Yeah, I'm like just kind of looking at the feed there, and it just seems a little... maybe not quite as smooth as what we're seeing.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's definitely a lot smoother on the, like, up front. Like I said, it sacrifices the textures and stuff, but...
Gives you lots of metallic instead.
Yeah,
Neon.
didn't skimp on the neon. Did not skimp on the neon.
Here we go.
So I guess this is like a lost underground world. Like I said, dude, there's a choose your own adventure book where it's like you wind up in an underground world. It's really cool. There's actually you can actually borrow choose your own adventure books from like an online library. I forget what it's called, but
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, you can.
My first choose your own adventure books, I think they were called Find Your Fate, like,
Wow.
marking, I guess.
Yeah.
They were Transformers. I actually still own a couple.
Oh, really?
Yep. The first ones I saw were like at the school library.
Did your teachers let you buy them, or were they like, no Transformers?
I was able to check it out. I wasn't able to
Oh, it was
buy
the library. It wasn't Scholastic. Okay, yeah. So I know at book fairs in my school, sometimes teachers would try to keep you from buying Ninja Turtles or whatever.
Yeah, that is like such... oh, it's not sugarcoat. Bullshit.
Yeah.
It's bullshit, plain and simple.
Oh, there you go. You got a gold.
Woohoo!
Yay.
All I had to do was knock it down to baby mode, and now I'm kicking ass.
Story of my life.
Oh, how's that bit go, with Grimes?
Oh, which one?
How many parts are... you should know the episode backwards and forwards. They're like, it's a
Oh.
contest for children! Yeah, and he beat their brains out.
Yeah, and Homer beat their brains out. That's a good line.
Yeah, that's us right now. But that's fine. I race for fun.
Yeah.
I play for fun. I'm not that competitive.
Yeah, and hopefully they let you move on even though you're playing easy. I'm pretty sure they do.
We'll see about that, but...
I think those tornadoes are coming from a clear sky. Okay, no, it's cloudy. Are there tornadoes in London? I don't think there are. And then again, with the way the climate's been fucked, who knows?
yeah. Woohoo! Yeah!
That guy just committed suicide. He was like, fuck this race.
A race with me is like committing suicide.
Oh no, you're in fifth.
Not for long.
I like the money sign. Well, good thing no one's in the cafe. Outdoor patio, oh boy. Ah! Finally, some freedom from COVID.
I'm still trying to figure out what, how to know when you get a boost off the drifting.
Yeah, it's not
Sometimes
very
I do,
clear.
sometimes I don't.
It's not like Mario Kart, which is very clear. Out of my way, yellow bitch. I think you killed Bumblebee, basically.
And that'll teach him not to talk.
Poor Bumblebee.
Yeah, I'm just joking. I love Bumblebee.
Is he in the next movie?
I mean, I don't know, but yes.
Huh.
He's like, he and Optimus Prime are literally like the two have been like all of them. So I am sure he is, even though I've not seen anything to that effect yet.
Oh my god, they're roommates.
The next one's the Beast Wars one.
Alright. When's that coming out?
Next year, I think.
Oh, maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll be good. I mean,
I
Bumblebee
don't
was pretty
think
good.
Michael Bay is attached this time.
Is it the same director as Bumblebee?
That I'm not sure about. I don't think so, but I could be wrong.
So, there's hope. As long as Michael Bay's not attached to it, there's hope.
I just want to make like them look like the blocky things on screen, so everybody can see how bad that looks. Yeah, real great last time.
Is that why he did that?
Yeah, basically, he said it in the interview.
He wanted them to look bad?
No, he wishes like he like could like kind of like do them like the other way, like like for to like to show people how bad they look, as he put it. But Bumblebee just kind of dispelled that notion, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, Bumblebee, they look like their cartoon counterparts a little bit. Why would you want to make them ugly? I don't get it.
Like, he's basically saying like that like doing them like so that they look like them would look like terrible in live action and all that stuff, and he wishes he could like show people so they could see like how bad they look.
Oh.
And then we get the movie that actually shows us, and
Did he say anything in response to that?
not that I've seen.
Of course not.
I mean, even if he did, I doubt we'd hear him over everybody cheering over how awesome it was.
The first movie was fine, like, but it was new.
Yeah.
It was not fine, it was fine, just...
It was fine. I could rewatch it.
Yeah, I probably could too. It was probably was time, but still okay.
I don't know how much like the hand Spielberg had in it, but as soon as he like quit, like
Everything went out of control.
basically,
This is the last level?
this is the last level.
Because I gotta get going soon. Take a bath before the podcast.
Are you doing like on camera?
Yeah, I always do.
Oh, okay. I think you always do.
Yep. At least for Blood God. It's easier that way. I think we'd also do that for Charlie and Dropouts.
I love these explosive starts.
It does not feel like Saturday.
It's because we usually stream on Thursdays.
Yeah, I usually podcast on Fridays, but we couldn't podcast yesterday.
Did you ever find out from Kat what happened?
No, I'll ask her today. Rah! They should have a Cars installment where Lightning McQueen just goes out of his mind and starts just smashing into everything like this guy.
This guy is your husband.
I'm just saying, like, maybe it's a sentient car like Christine or whatever, and like, there you go, mix Christine with,
What the hell is
Cars.
Christine?
oh, it's a story from Stephen King about a car that comes to life and kills people. Now that with the Cars universe would be really interesting.
I'd watch.
Yeah, Franchise Festival, Chris, we record on camera. We don't, like, record the video footage usually, but it makes it much easier to kind of see each other's cues. You know what I mean? Like, I actually, spoiler alert, I hosted an episode of Retronauts that'll be going up soon, and I did that without a camera, and I did notice a difference. It's just being able to see each other's faces makes it so much easier to pick up on cues and whatnot. It makes editing easier as well. The only thing against it is that it takes a lot of bandwidth, I would say. If you're not plugged into a landline, you're risking like a lot of lag and stuff like that. But if you can plug into a landline, it's the only way to go.
Meg says, Red, I hope you become a producer someday because you have some good ideas.
I know, right? Perfect.
Ooh, body kit.
Mater would be the one to instigate the carnage. You know what? Well, I'm tired of living, Lightning. Oh, Mater, don't say that. I don't know. Yay.
Celebrate good times. Come on.
Oh, I got ones all around. Way to go.
I'm number one. I'm number one.
Yeah,
SMRT.
if you're doing a podcast, definitely give the camera a shot. Again, you don't have to record the podcast. Sorry, you don't have to record the video itself, but
This is a problem when you get like a lot of people doing it.
Yeah.
That throttles your like bandwidth and just.
that does become a bit of a problem if you have more than 3 people sometimes. But, adjust to your liking. Give it a try. It's definitely worth giving a try. Alright, I think we're done here.
Yeah, you get 2 more silver medals to unlock the next tour, so
Well, you got gold medals. What else do they want from you?
I think to do the same in these 2 since we're on easy.
Oh,
we didn't
right.
earn it here. You would think like it would be like kind of backwards, like doing it on normal would do it for easy, but I guess not. It's but I'm not racing, but I just want to take a look at what we got unlocked here.
Oh,
Ooh,
boy! a fire truck.
man! Oh no! Too late! Why did this have to happen at the end of the stream?
That's one
We should have started on easy.
That's one shiny fire truck.
Let's see, there was body kit 15th up.
Ugh.
Oh, I see. It gives me
Yeah.
a bit more on neon and stuff, but it also I don't care much for the like
Location? Yeah.
the the silver parts.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem to affect my stats that I can tell.
No, I don't think any of the flare does that.
Yeah, well, maybe the engine will, unless it's just like adds an engine on the front.
Vroom, vroom.
Mailboat level 5. Well, we'll come back to that at some point. Alright, and so that has been another episode in the can for Nadia and David Ruin Video Games. We hope you've enjoyed the show. If you're interested in seeing more of my mindless babble, you can find me on Twitter at LBD_NYTETRAYN. Or you can find some of my writings, if I can ever get my butt to doing it, some more on poisonmushroom.org. There's plenty of stuff there already, so it's not like lacking if you want to check that out. But yeah, hopefully I'll have some new stuff up soon. And Nadia, where can they find you? I think you were just talking about it, but let's just lay it out for them.
Yeah, basically find me Access Blood God RPG Podcast, patreon.com/BloodGodPod. I also host Charlie and Dropouts, which you can access from the same URL. It's a Final Fantasy XIV podcast. And yeah, that's my life in a nutshell.
Twitter?
Oh, right, Twitter's not at Nadia Oxford. Pretty easy.
And in case you hadn't heard, we wrote a book. It is called the Mega Man X Maverick Hunter's Field Guide, a follow-up to our Mega Man Robot Masters Field Guide, both from Udon Entertainment. Both found on Amazon and finer bookstores everywhere. So if you're into Mega Man, please give that a shot. And yeah, for Nadia, this is LBD Night Train saying goodbye and good night.
Don't smash,
Bang!
don't smash any cars unless you really want to. I don't blame you if you do.